Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today I'll be going through my Millwall versus Hull City reaction from a game which really was a bit lacklustre from Hull City on the defensive department from this game at the Den this afternoon. Was a game that ended up in a 2-2 draw after Hull City clawing back from 1-0 down to 2-1 ahead at half-time, and then a goal in the second half meant that Hull City could only rescue a point on the road from this trip to London. So this video I'll be going through all the key moments from the game, as well as a little bit of input from what I observed from my watch along on the channel. The VOD is up on the channel if you do want to go back and rewatch any key moments. I will have some shorts up as well in the coming days from the game. So we'll start off with the opening of the first half, and that being inside of 8 minutes, Millwall scored. A bit against sort of Hull City's minds that Millwall could actually grab a goal quite early on, and this was in part to a bit of poor defending from Hull City. As easy was a free kick for Millwall, pretty much halfway into our half over on the left-hand side. Swung it in. It came off the heads of Sean McLaughlin, I believe, landed at the feet of Whatmore, and what more could you ask for? Because he scored. He just penaltied one at Ryan Alsop, and it deflected off him into the side netting to make it 1-0 for Millwall. And you may be asking, what defensively went wrong there? No one was tracking Whatmore. Okay, I'll accept the fact that it bounded off Sean McLaughlin's head and it can land anywhere from that. He may not have really took the header correctly or whatever. But who was tracking Whatmore? He got an easy run into the box. There was about two or three City players just stood there watching him just kick the ball out into the net. It was mental that. You got to be asking the defence what they're doing there. Because that's in essence, that is an easy defensive clean-up there. Those sort of free kicks aren't typically known for getting high amount of goals. Sort of them ones from distance where they swing in and in essence land at the opposition head first. You got to be asking questions of the defence there. But then Hull City do react sort of a bit later on in the second half through a nice ball over the top from Alsop towards Philogene. I believe it was. Oh no, it's a ball over the top from Sean McLaughlin towards Philogene. Philogene does well to get past his man, then gets past the goalkeeper, just nods it, pods it into the bottom right corner, sorry. Easy, nice work from Jaden Philogene, who was a standout performer in this game. He grabbed an assist for the second goal, which came 5 minutes later through Adam Traore. Ball over the top from Ryan Alsop towards Philogene. Philogene nods it. It lands at the opposition defender. He nods it away from the keeper, so the keeper's out. Philogene could have maybe got a shot away, a bit risky, so he waited, held it up, allowed Delap and also Adama Traore to come in support, pass it to Traore, and all he had to do was just shoot it home. He does so with his left foot, gets it into the back of the net. Hull City are 2-1 up inside of 30 minutes. We thought, okay, yeah, this is going to be plain sailing here. We'll grab another one maybe before half-time or even in the second half, and we'll grab the 3 points here. No! Hull City throw it in the second half, but fantastic play from Jaden Philogene in that first half to really pull us back from the jaws of death into grabbing a point. It was Jaden Philogene's point there. I don't think there's too many other players that can really compete with the energy that he put into that game. Certainly, Ryan also pulled off a few great saves. Not too much else for him to do there. Few nice moments from using his feet, which I liked. Cyrus Christie, shambles of a defender. He provided a little bit of something going forwards. I didn't mind that. He played majority of the game on the right wing, though. He's a right back. Why was he at the right wing? Scott Twine spent majority of the time playing at right back to defend for what Cyrus Christie was leaving open. He just didn't come back to defend, and when he did, he made an arse of it. He was the one that cost us for the second goal. I don't remember who it was. Was it? It was Hayden or Jaden, I don't know what his name was, but some Millwall player that scored. He had the ball in the box. Cyrus Christie comes in, he just leaves him on his arse. Cyrus Christie's on his arse, allowing this Millwall player to shoot. Albeit no other feet in from any Hull City players. But Cyrus Christie is a shambles of a defender. I don't know what he was doing this game. I don't know what he's been doing this season. But defensive-wise, I like the Cyrus Christie we had last season. Attacking-wise, yeah, he's been doing okay this season. But where was the Cyrus Christie we had last season? Where is that player that we had last season that was far better than Louis Coyle? I'd rather have Louis Coyle at the moment. And that's saying something considering that he's currently playing with a broken eye socket. Shambles. Absolute shambles. So second half, Millwall pretty much had the majority of the ball. I don't know where that came from. The only thing I can put it down to is the fact that the attack was so ran off their feet in that first half for making up from the defence that they just were knackered. And so every time we saw a substitution coming on, they were sort of the light of the life. Lakila came on, he was light of the life. Aaron Conley came on, he was light of the life. And Greg Doherty came on, and he had quite a good spell towards the end of the game. 5-10 minutes he played. Quite a nice spell, but defensively, shocking. I don't see we can continue with that sort of level of defence this season. Luckily, Millwall didn't score any more, or we could have been sitting here for a completely different story of Hull City grabbing the third loss of the season, second in succession. It's one of them games where we're lucky we didn't lose, just down to the defence purely. Brian Alsop let a few of them cracking saves that he pulled off in. If Millwall were actually sort of decent an attack, actually got some of their shots in that they shot off target, it could be a completely different story here. So we're lucky to escape with a draw realistically through what the defence was producing. But an international break coming at a good time, I think, for this City squad. We've got a few injuries. We've also got a massive defence overhaul that needs to be done. Sort of, they need to spend some time with Rosina and with Andy Dawson and look through what they need to be doing, especially Cyrus Christie. It looks like he will probably be the starting right back for some time, with Louis Coyle being out due to a fractured eye socket. So spend some time on the training ground just looking at defence. Just looking at it, because we can't rely all on one man. Alfie Jones had a brilliant game in defence yet again. It was his birthday. Happy birthday, Alfie Jones. A cracking performance to go alongside your birthday, but hopefully he was hoping for the result. It should have come. It should have come realistically, but the rest of the defence, especially Cyrus Christie, let us down there. So that's it for this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, so we'll have plenty more Hull City news and content, and loads more coming out over this international break as we prepare ourselves for Birmingham away in just a few weeks' time. So like and subscribe so you don't miss any more Hull City news and content. So I will see you very, very soon.